because I live here. Because I live here. I'm economist. I'm professor of Catholic University of Goiás, and it's a pleasure to be here. We talk this lovely and friendly guys.
It's awesome to hear that. And I think the best city is Belo Horizonte, but
Belo
hey,
Horizonte, Belo
yeah,
Horizonte.
yeah. If you said it's Goiânia, I don't know. I never went to Guyana, so I don't know. Thank you, Jefferson. Nayara, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hi everyone, nice to meet you. I am Nayara, I am 30 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I am married. I live with my husband and my 2 dogs. I graduated in administration, so now I am a financial analyst. And yeah, it's that. I'm studying English since the beginning of this year, and I try to do my best every day. I study at least 8 hours per day, so I'm a little exhausted. But I do other things too, like dance and sing, and I like to walk with my dogs. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's awesome. What kind of dance do you prefer to dance with?
I like the old, I don't know if I can say that, old dances like a Bee Gees and these things, you
Oh,
know.
I know.
I
I love too.
I really don't like the songs that we have today. Like
Okay, the new song.
yeah.
Okay, I get it. I like the 18th century. For me, is the best to dance. It's really awesome. Thank you, Nayara. And Ricardo, the last but not the least. Go ahead, please.
Well, I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, south coast from São Paulo, near from, it's among Santos, Praia Grande, Guarujá. And I work at a telecommunications company, IT area nowadays. So, and I'm married. I have a daughter. I have 2 little friends, my cats Quindim and Pudim, and I love watching movies, hang out with my friends and family, dancing too. That's it.
Awesome. I love the name of the cats. I always say that because Quintin and Pudim is like awesome. I love. But thank you, Ricardo.
Thank you.
Hello, persons from YouTube. We start with the presentations. So today we are talking about competition. And if you don't know, this immersion is 100% in English, all levels. But if you want to try, if you're a beginner or intermediate, and have classes here on TALKNTALK in English, in French, in Spanish, and Italian for beginners and for intermediates. So come. Sorry, I'm a little bit allergic today.
God
So
bless
guys,
you.
thanks God. Amen. So guys, we start here with the conversation. Question number 1. Are you a competitive person? Why and why not? Jefferson, are you a competitive person?
Yeah, it's really very competitive, because what does it mean competitive for me? You must try to be the best, or try the best way, everything you must do. As a professor, I need to be competitive because I need to have very good classes. It's very important. This is something that I try to do every time. you need to write articles, because I'm teacher too at post-graduation course. I need to write at least 2 articles by year. So I'm competitive with other professors because I need to take the high level of my university when compared with the others universities. I think it's very important. And to finish, I think I goal-oriented. Goal-oriented. I have a lot of goals, high goals, and I try to do my best, extra effort to achieve all of them.
Yeah, it's awesome to hear that. Like, I guess be a competitive person. It's not something bad because you know you have more knowledge. You go like through your goals. So I think it's important, but have some persons who put that in a high level. I feel a little bit, worried about these persons who only want to like not fail, and sometimes the person fail and feel really, really sad with the situation. So have that too. And Saturn, for you, are you a competitive person? Why or why not?
I don't think so. I'm quite calm. Maybe I should be more competitive in especially the professional field, but I'm trying so hard to do my things and be myself. That is hard enough. So for me, when I think about competition, the things that comes to mind, it is to watch others, to see what they are doing. I don't think it is negative. Maybe you should be looking at others, look for references. But right now, I'm looking way more to myself and try to figure things out. What the hell am I doing? So I think in this moment, I wouldn't say that I'm competitive. I'm just trying to survive and do my own thing,
Survive.
Yeah, it's hard enough. Oh my gosh, being Brazilian, I woke up sad every day.
Yeah,
It's a song. I'm not.
Exactly. Be an adult Brazilian. It's harder, like harder, really harder. Gosh, but yeah, as you, I was like you, like not so competitive, but I don't know what has happened. And nowadays I'm a little bit like Jefferson. I want to have this competition, and sometimes I have competition with myself. I don't know if it makes sense, but like I have goals in the past, and now I have different goals, and I feel like I compare with myself in the past, like, and my mind happens that, but I don't know if it makes sense. So on. Anyway, Nayara, are you
Yeah,
a competitive person?
yes, I agreed with what you said. I don't have competition with other people, but I have daily competition with myself. For example, I want to do a lot of things in my day, but sometimes it seems like I hear a voice in my own head saying, "I can't do this." It's like I have a imposter syndrome, like something like that. And so I try to be better than myself every day. And what I couldn't do yesterday, today I will try. I don't think we should be better than others. We should be better for yourselves. And I think that way we can be better than each other somehow. I think when we are better for yourself, you can do you can do whatever you want, you know. I think that's way it's work it. I think is that.
Yeah, like you said something really interesting, the imposter syndrome. Everyone have a little bit like of the I don't know, it's a devil voice inside your head said like, you don't get it. You're not so good with that. Don't do that. You will fall. We have that, right? Like I try to put like inside of this voice, other voice. I said the angel voice said, try. If you fall, you try, but try.
Yeah.
It's important to try, but it's really, really difficult. I guess the therapy helped me a lot to deal with that. The imposter syndrome.
I'm doing therapy for this too.
Yeah, like we need sometimes because we don't understand. We think we are lazy, but sometimes we are only tired. I want to sleep. Sometimes it's only that. So yeah, I try to develop it, this good side of my brain, I guess, the good side, this good voice inside my brain. But it's an important topic to discuss too. And Ricardo, for you, are you a competitive person?
I believe that I consider myself a competitive person, particularly in some circumstances, some situations. But certainly, I was telling Nayara I try to do my best, and it's like a competition with myself, and try to provoke me or try to search me the best version of myself. So in this case, I'm a competitive person with me, with myself. Every time I try to do my best, and sometimes it's a little exhaustive, I believe. But sometimes it's necessary, you became a better person in some situations. For example, I believe that I'm a better father today than when my baby was born. So that's it.
You learn with the situation, right?
Yeah,
like
certainly.
We adapt the body and the mind with the situation. So it's important to have the constance of the things.
Yeah.
And I guess the competition, like we said about the competition with yourself, with themselves, like it's important sometimes, because if you don't think about your past and your future, probably you stay in the same line in the present and you feel in the same box, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to think outside the box. It's a really good, I guess, really good philosophy of life. I don't know, but yeah, we can say like that. Would be, yeah, could be. And guys, we go to the question number 2. Ricardo, why are some people very competitive in your opinion?
I believe that the most part of time, the people don't know they are so competitive, but I don't know, it's a kind of movement, particular Yeah, there are a lot of different situations, fields that are competition, but I believe that is mostly noticeable in sports. No? That's so incredible situations. Sometimes a particular guy practices these sports for all life, and he had just one chance to gain a medal, a gold medal or something. And sometimes, well, the most part of these people don't gain this medal, and he have more 4 years to practice, and became better, and they try to have a good participation on this competition. And so that's weird, because maybe this guy could be at the fourth place in the, for example, Olympic Games for
Oh,
2 or 3 times, and the, well, it sounds like, whoa, this guy passed for a career and he don't have success because he just reached the fourth place. And so it's a little sad for me. But there are some person that's inspire me
mhm.
a lot of times, because, well, they have so focused in the same situations that wake up early morning. For example, I love this guy, Michael Phelps.
Oh,
I
no.
don't know if you if you exist. Is Well, I believe that this guy is reached 20, 28 gold Olympic medal,
Oh,
23, 22 gold medal. So
I never
it's,
saw.
I believe that this guy don't have life. It's just training, training, and other things. So is this kind of
Yeah.
a person. Certainly, I notice or imagine,
Mhm.
wonder, if you uh, remove this guy from sports and put on the, I don't know, CEO from a company, certainly it's necessary. He got a lot of information, something, but essentially emotional behavior is one of the best person to got this position.
Yeah, because have the emotional
Yeah,
control.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah, like I agree with you in parts, but have others I would like to put here. Like you put an example of a person who ever fail in every export. I guess when you fail, it's not something like, it's not good, of course. We feel really sad when we fail. But talking about sports, if you go in a basketball game and this, like, have 10 years, this team didn't gain nothing, nothing, nothing. Probably it's not because of the persons, it's not because of the competition, the person don't have the mentality of the things. Probably the all the fails, you try to take something good in your fail and you don't do the fail again. I have this, I don't know, this mentality. Ever when I fail with something, I took in this fail something I don't want to fail again. So if I'm not good with that, I will try to be best in that. So if I fail again, I try to see what I'm fail and I try to fix. And I do that sometimes in an exhaustive way. So sometimes I feel really, really tired. But I received my golden medal in the end. But talking about sports, have a lot of possibilities and particularities in sports. So I'm not able to talk so much about sports. I'm not so into, I don't understand so much. But Jefferson, for you, why are some people very competitive?
Yeah, I'm thinking about what Ricardo said. It's very different when we work with sports. It's different. In my case, as economist or a professor, it's very different because the life of them is so short. 10 years, 12 years only.
Exactly.
So they must to be the best, try to be the best. Sometimes they used to forget to live, but just live for sporting. That's the difference. But asking the question, I think people are very competitive. In my case, because I need some challenge, I need some kind of motivator to push myself all the time to do things better and to know something. As economist, I need to be up to date about everything that I'm doing. That's the point. And the second one, I must to have external validation. In my case, as I said, I seek validation and recognition from others, the others peers, because I need to write articles as a professor and to see by the others what about this kind of articles I'm good or are not good. And the same as a professor, I try to do my best, and so it's not so easy. And I think the other answer, it's about rewards and incentives. I don't know the case of Ricardo, but if you work well, if you're very good at what are you doing, you must have rewards like monetary recognition, something like this. You can improve your salary. Maybe this is kind of something. And think about society. The society use this stigma, the comparisons of status to that guy is the best, that guy has superiority, and so he can gain social status, maybe.
Yeah.
Like Michael Phelps.
Yeah, Michael Phelps. Have a lot of persons who do high level sports who didn't have life, but like high level sports, it's complicated to deal because the person needs to be competitive. It's like I don't know if you guys follow that, but I follow some, it's like card, but I don't remember the name. Yeah, I have a lot of cars who run in a street. I don't remember the name of that, but like the guys have a lot of effort, put a lot of effort in that. So it's amazing to see, but if you put in day by day, don't make sense because like you're not a high level sport person, so why you need to put your body and your mentality only in that if you didn't like work with that? So sometimes I see a lot of persons tired because want to follow the routine of Michael Phelps, but the routine of Michael Phelps is to swimming. It's not to stay in front of the computer doing the things, for 8 hours. So I have this kind of difference. I saw on Instagram the persons follow a lot of crazy routines of persons who do a lot of sports, and I feel like, gosh, you would die if you do that. Please, you don't have the mentality is okay to have, but the routine of a person who's swimming, eat a lot. Michael Phelps, I saw the news. Michael Phelps eat a lot of food. If I do that, I don't get out of my bed. So for me, it don't make sense. But anyway, and you, Nayara, what do you think about the question?
I believe that people who are very competitive, without of being better than other, will never achieve their goal. I think which one has a way of think about what happiness is, because I think when we talk about competition, we are talking about to get what you want, and what are you being competitive for? I don't know, maybe to get a bigger position in the company, but I think I always said, what you're doing to conquer this. I don't know, maybe you're talking bad about your co-workers, or I think we need to try do the best that we can every day, not think about the others, and I think this happened a lot in companies. So the people want to get bigger position in the company, but just talking bad of the co-workers and these things, and I don't think this is the best way, but when we are competition in football game, for example, I believe that the players is competing more with himself than with his opponent, because he's fighting with his, I don't know how I can say this, it's like fatigue, it's like he's tired, physical and mental, the whole game, so I think we always we always competition when yourselves, I can't think another way about competition, because we are never competitive with other people, so we should not compare yourselves with anyone, because I don't know, I'm doing this and work it. So if you say to me that you are competition with other people, like I don't know, to get a new job, for example, but you are not competing with this person, because it's just you will show your experience, and I don't know how I can say this, but it's just you, and I think there's no have a way to compete with other people. I don't know if you understand what I want to say.
I get it completely. Like you said about in a work area, it's really, really complicated to deal with persons, because it's not a bad thing you be competitive in your work, but be competitive and stole the position of others. Do gossips because you want the position of others. It's not fair. It's not competition.
Yeah.
It's like it's to be mean, you know. But in our work area, in our workplace, always have that. Always,
Yeah.
I have a lot of examples to say here. But I guess if you like have a barrier in competition and gossips, and this barrier is not together. It's not together, but it's a straight line, you know, between the both in the workplace. So yeah, it's complicated. And about you, Sarah, what do you think about the question?
Yeah, I believe that is a little bit of fear about finding other people that could replace you, you know, so you develop this mindset about becoming the best, the more productive, the more intelligent. I think that is related to fear, a little insecurity, and of course, motivation, because we have access to other people's lives all the time. So if you have this information, you see people are doing so great. For example, on LinkedIn, everybody loves to work. Everybody is promoted like after 2 months, I don't know, in the company. So you kind of find yourself in that position that you also need to do for yourself. You also need to be there, like you said, the comparison about the life. Yeah, you talked about Michael Phelps, for example, and I remembered, no, during the Olympics, someone has posted about athlete that was like it has a disability, and people the post was commented, oh, what is your excuse to not accomplish, because he has a lot of hardships in lives and he accomplished the medal and etc. And someone commented, oh, my excuse is that I don't want to become an athlete. So his life is not a pattern for mine, you know. So that is something that I remembered, and I think it makes sense that people want to compare themselves to others, and with that you feel more competitive about your own journey, your experiences, you know. Yeah.
Yes, that's something really interesting, is the hyper production. Nowadays we need to have the hyper production. You need to do with your like you know, you need to sleep, you need to do everything in your day, and you need to be 100% productive in 7 days, because if you don't know, you're not like other persons. So sometimes I saw that on the internet too, like you have 24 hours, you need to sleep 8, so you need to work 8. If you do the things in this you know, the lapse of time, it's okay. But if not, like, you not fail because one day you don't like study 3 hours, only 1 hour. So the hyper production, this mentality of hyper production sometimes deal with in health area. So we need to be healthy to do the things. So if you're not healthy, you're not do. Yeah, I have a problem with hyper production. So go ahead, Sarah.
Yeah, a quick comment. You talked about the 24 hours a day. I saw a video really interesting talking about how the 24 hours are not exactly the same, because you have mothers,
Yeah.
you have people with different realities. So maybe some people need to take 2 buses to work and spend hours in traffic. Others are working from home. So the 24 hours, in theory, they are the same, but in reality, they are not. So just something
Didn't
to
work
think
like
about
that.
it.
Like if you work 8 hours, you spend 2 hours to go and 2 hours to come to your home. You spend more than 8 hours of your day. So don't make sense, you know. But anyway, other topic. I will bring this topic someday. And guys, I have other question here, probably the last question. Do you think life is a competition? And I put other question in that. Do you think you will learn to be competitive until your life, during your life? Nayara, you start.
I don't know. I just think that I want to be better than I was yesterday, and this is only that matters to me. I don't know. I see people doing wonderful things. For example, in the internet, in social media, have good things and bad things, you know. So I like when I see person that make good things in the internet, just not just like make dances and these things, but maybe share good advices and these things. But I never look and think, oh, I need to compete with her. I need to do better than her. You know, I don't know. I don't think like this. I think what I can improve in myself to get where I want to go, you know. And when I'm start to do this, because I'm start to do this in the beginning of this year, when I left my last job, and I say to myself, oh, I want to make this year, it's like my year, and I want to change my life. You know, I don't want to be better than you or anyone. I just want to be better for me. It's like a competition to myself, you know. And I think this is the best competition that we have, is when we get to get better every day to yourselves, like I'm doing, you know. I say to myself in January that I will learn English and I will be fluent this year. You know, I'm competitive with myself every day. You know, and it's not easy. It's a a really difficult fight to do, you know, because there is a days that I wake up and, oh, I'm not student today. I'm just will stay here in my bed, and I don't want to do nothing. But you know, I think that we talking about we think about this. It's like I need to be better for me, and not look for the other, like a judge or something that people doing too much nowadays, you know. Just look for the person, and, oh, I need to get better because, I don't know, maybe we are I don't know how I can say this. Yeah, I don't know if it's ego or something like that people have too much these days, you know. I don't know.
Ego.
I think
Okay,
yes.
I get it.
I'm not sure if you understood well, but Nayara was telling that she started to study English this year. That's it. That's it, Nayara.
January.
Yes, January. But Ricardo,
That's
you
incredible.
don't. Yes, but you don't have to compare to me, because I'm just doing this. You know, I'm not working. I'm studying every day, at least 8 hours per day.
Even
Gosh.
no, it's really impressive. It's really
Yeah.
incredible. It doesn't matter about if you don't work, not working right now, but it's certainly is an incredible situation.
Evolution. Yeah.
So,
I feel really surprised too.
I always have had contact with English, like listen to music and watch movies. So this helped me a lot. But I think everyone need to do this that I'm doing now, like
Yeah.
take care of my body, of my mental health and these things, because I think this is have a quality of life and we need this.
Yeah, it's awesome
Congratulations.
to hear that. Congratulations, yeah. Nayara, it's awesome to hear that because, like, it's complicated sometimes, right? You don't want to wake up to do, because it's a boring thing sometimes. You want to stay at your bed, look, scroll on Instagram. It's more easier than you take your book and open your notebook and search some classes. So yeah, it's more easier. But I guess the organization of your day, your week helps a lot. If you do boring things, I don't want to do boring things, so I put that in the first list, my to-do list day. The first thing I do is the most boring thing I ever do. So I will go and do. And I face the same with German. I start German, I guess, November of the last year. And I'm able to talk now, but not so good. I need to deal more with that. But like sometimes I look to some grammars in German, I feel like, oh gosh, no, please don't stop it. I don't want to study it, please. But it's terrifying sometimes when you face language and you feel totally and completely confused. But continue. It's a good way, and you have a really good progression in English. So, Sarah, and about you, about the questions.
I forgot about it, but now I remember. I don't think so, but it definitely feels like it. Sometimes it feels like you should be doing what everyone else is doing. But in my perspective, I always try to remind myself that I should be looking at myself, So yeah, I don't think it is a competition, but you definitely try to take other references for you. And it could be positive because it is like inspiration, but it shouldn't be you shouldn't try to fit these patterns to be this exact same person, because you have a different background and you should take this into consideration.
Yeah, like the difference of my routine. I talked with Yasmin Santana yesterday, and we are, gosh, it's a car on the street. Gosh. Anyway, sorry for that. But I told
Ferrari.
Yeah, like, gosh, what the person do here with
Bye,
this car?
guys.
Oh, bye, Ricardo. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries. I like my routine is completely different than my brother's routine. I like to wake up early. My brother is a hater. So yeah, like we don't need to put your routine in the other person's routine because it didn't work. And I talked with Yasmin, and we laugh a lot because she didn't like too much wake up early. So we talk that in the midnight, and she talked to me, gosh, I need to wake up tomorrow so early. And I'm here talk with you on Instagram. Please stop. But anyway, and you, Jefferson, what do you think about the questions?
That's really very good question. And I think about all of this. It's very important you think about learning opportunities to be competitive. Why I must read to study English, study French or German or Italy, something like this. I think you must think about learning opportunities. And you must think about motivation too. Competitive is very important to motivate you. I don't like laser guys. Laser guys. You must have a purpose in your life, something that motivates you a lot. And you must think about innovation all the time. I don't like sometimes here, some guys, 1 year here, talk and talk with the same, blah, 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 blah. Come on, I need to innovations about thinking the best way. You must to study a lot, as Nayara said, to learn podcasts and doing a lot of things, because you need to think about progress. And what else? And this is the benefits, but you have drawbacks too. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. Sometimes, as Gabriela said, sometimes you feel very stressed about something, boring about something. Oh my gosh, I need to do this. This is not the day, but you need to do this, unfortunately. You must do good things and bad things. It's part of life. And sometimes you have pressures too. Like now, I need to go to university right now. The director is asking me now. This is a kind of pressure I need to go. And just to finish, to think about, as you said, the fear of failure. I think this is not so good. When you're very competitive, maybe I'm able to do this or not. And you think about the fear of failure. Sorry, guys, I need to go because directors asking me. I go to the university right now. Bye-bye. Have a nice weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So the other girls is here. I agree with Jefferson, I guess. We have different background, as Sarah said, and sometimes we need to think more about the life. You know, like if I'm thinking about my background, it's totally different than my sister's background. You know. So yeah, we have difference in schools, different in the other things, because we have a distant age between one another. So different mentality. She born in a different different year, and I guess they didn't exist the internet. I born in 2000, so I born with the internet. So we have totally differences. But anyway, girls, I sent on the chat the link for the feedback. This feedback is really important because Ana Paula will saw about it, and if you want to put something good for her or for me too, if you'd like to talk with me today. And my immersions, if you don't know, is 8 a.m. every Thursday, and have the immersion only for girls, women's Saturday, tomorrow at 10 p.m. a.m. Thanks God, it's a.m. But I don't do the tomorrow immersion. Sarah will do for me because I have some things to do tomorrow at morning. But anyway, Nayara, what do you think about the conversation? Share with us.
I love it. Was a great conversation. It's a great topic too. So yeah, it was amazing.
It's awesome to see how you evolve, like your evolution, right? Like
Yeah,
you said about
I
January.
yeah, I need to say that I'm really proud of myself, but I need to say too that I am a private teacher, you know, and I have private classes two it's in the Tuesday and Friday. It's all every week. So, but I think the different it's because I'm studying every day, you know, all the time. when I am walking with my dogs, I'm start to talk to myself in English. It's like I think the people look at me. It's like, oh, this girl is crazy, because she's talking to yourself. It's like, oh my god. Well, it's working, and it's just I'm just doing this because I think we'll work it.
Yeah, I work a lot. Like I talk, be honest, I talk with my dogs and my cat in English. Be really honest. I talk with my cat and my cat starts to do like meow and I continue. And my cat like has answers. But my dogs only look to me like I need to deal with that because I'm emotional support of her. Okay, I will do because I want some afaguinhos. Okay, only because of that. But my mother think I'm crazy, but probably I am.
I do the
Thinking
same.
what about it? Yeah, but everything is fine. Everything is fine inside
We
of
are
my head.
this normal.
Yeah, normal like that. And you, Sarah, what do you think about the conversation, the questions? Share, please.
Yeah, pretty good. Insightful, the conversation, the points you mentioned, and I cannot say because I really love this place, so I only have positive things to talk. But I believe that we always learn, and we don't see the time passing. It's so natural and funny. So thank you so much.
Thank you for that. Girls, I need to go because the hour is running. 1 hour is not the sufficient to talk a lot of things.
I think so.
Yeah, I say that to Phil. Phil didn't like it, but I will stop. I will try. So, girls, thank you. And Nayara, I invite you for tomorrow at 10 a.m. is a immersion. Only for women have every Saturday a guide, but tomorrow start a guide for me. And we have a lot of topics, and I don't put live on YouTube. So,
Oh, great. I will be there. I will be there.
yeah, thank you. And I hope see you the next week. And bye-bye. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.